The story of Joseph, from dreamer to ruler. Once upon a time in the land of Canaan, there lived a young boy named Joseph. He was the favorite son of his father, Jacob, who loved him dearly and even gave him a beautiful coat of many colors. Joseph had 10 older brothers, and well, let's just say they weren't too thrilled about their father's favoritism. To make matters worse, Joseph had a habit of sharing his dreams that hinted he would one day rise above his brothers and even his parents. Not exactly the best way to win sibling popularity. One day, Joseph's brothers had enough. While tending their flocks far from home, they plotted to get rid of him. "Let's throw him into a pit," one said. But instead, they sold him to a group of traders heading to Egypt. To cover their tracks, they dipped Joseph's colorful coat in goat's blood and told their father a wild animal had killed him. Jacob was heartbroken, and Joseph's life took a dramatic turn. In Egypt, Joseph was sold as a slave to Potiphar, an official of Pharaoh. Despite his circumstances, Joseph worked hard and earned Potiphar's trust. But trouble found him again when Potiphar's wife falsely accused him of wrongdoing, landing Joseph in prison. Even there, Joseph didn't lose hope. He interpreted dreams for fellow prisoners, including Pharaoh's cupbearer, who promised to remember him but forgot for 2 whole years. Then one day, Pharaoh had a troubling dream that no one could explain. The cupbearer finally remembered Joseph, who was brought before Pharaoh. With God's wisdom, Joseph interpreted the dream. 7 years of abundance would be followed by 7 years of famine. Impressed, Pharaoh put Joseph in charge of preparing Egypt for the coming crisis. From prisoner to prime minister, Joseph's life was a roller coaster. When the famine struck, it affected everyone, including Joseph's family back in Canaan. His brothers traveled to Egypt to buy food, not realizing they were standing before the brother they had betrayed. Joseph recognized them, but kept his identity hidden at first. After testing their character and seeing their remorse, he finally revealed himself. "I am Joseph, your brother," he said. "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to save many lives." The family was reunited, and Jacob moved to Egypt to be with his beloved son. Joseph forgave his brothers, and they lived in peace and prosperity. Key learning conclusion: Joseph's story teaches us some incredible lessons. 1. Trust in God's plan. Even when life seems unfair or chaotic, God can work through our struggles for a greater purpose. Joseph's hardships led to the salvation of many, including his own family. 2. Forgiveness is powerful. Joseph chose to forgive his brothers instead of seeking revenge. Holding on to bitterness only weighs us down, but forgiveness sets us free. 3. Stay faithful in adversity. No matter where Joseph was, a pit, a prison, or a palace, he remained faithful to God and did his best. His integrity and perseverance paid off in the end. So the next time life throws you a curveball, remember Joseph's story. Trust, forgive, and stay faithful. Who knows? Your pit might just be the first step to your palace.